Hello, everyone. I'm Jacobi, a data engineer at Taulia, and I'll be hosting today's Women of Taulia segment. I have with me Jana, and I'll be asking her a few questions about herself, her career, and her work here at Taulia. Hi, Jana. How's it going?
Hi, Jacobi and everyone. Thank you. All's good.
Thank you for being here. I wanted to start off by asking you, when did you join Taulia and where are you currently located?
I joined more than 8 years ago, with the first wave of hires in the new Sofia office of Taulia. I'm obviously located in the Sofia office. Yeah, here in Bulgaria.
Is it nice in Bulgaria? I've never been. Is it like sunny? What's it like there?
Well, first of all, it's home, so home has always a special place in our hearts. But particularly today, we have snow. It's kind of freezing. But this is how winters go, yeah? So all's good.
Perfect winter weather. I love it. So what do you do here at Taulia?
I am a director of engineering in Sofia. I am responsible for 4 teams. Currently, I try to help my teams achieve, facilitate, and block them, empower them, make them feel good and satisfied with what they achieve.
I love that. That's inspiring, and honestly, that's what every manager should aspire to. So I love to hear that. It's also nice to meet another woman in engineering. That's a big deal to me. So what has your experience been like being a woman in engineering? I know that's a question everyone always wants to know.
Honestly, most of the time, like almost all of the time, I don't think about myself as a woman in engineering. Like, that's my job. I really love it. I enjoy working with all the cool, smart people around me. So I just focus on that part, like my job and my teams and my peers, etc. Well, I guess that there are specifics, like with everything, there are specifics. For the most part, I should say that I've been lucky to have a lot of support throughout all my professional path, honestly, both from peers and managers. I also have had situations where I have been underestimated a bit because of especially new roles and new companies, etc. And honestly, I don't mind that because this lifts a bit of the pressure that you generally get with a new role. So starting with some low expectations actually helps you thrive better in the beginning. So
I agree with all of that, especially the sometimes feeling like you may be underestimated when you come into new roles as a woman in engineering. It's very common, but it means that you get the most support, which has been very helpful to me too. So I totally relate to that 1000%. And thank you for sharing that. So what have been some influential moments in your career, or things that have helped shape your career over time? It can be like one that stands out.
yeah, it has been quite long by now, so it's hard to think about everything. So I got in the technical field kind of accidentally, didn't really dreamed of that when I was a kid or something. I enjoy very much doing the technical work, so all the time I have found like satisfaction in that. And the thing that I believe was a bit different is that very early I have discovered another very unexpected kind of power, and this was like giving teams a voice. Like, when you have the team or people in the same room and all, they have these excellent ideas and plan, and most of them are good and most of them would work, but at the end of the day they need to talk with the same voice, they need to align around a certain plan, they need to feel that they're heard and engage into a task. So I found that it was easy for me to facilitate this conversation. And I guess that this was where I started to become a leader of small groups. And this was easy. This was like playing on my strengths. Like it was just smooth. With the time, I had to learn that this wasn't enough, and I had many warnings.
I think it's great that you were able to identify your leadership qualities pretty early in your career so that you could develop them. I think leadership in engineering is so important. A lot of times we're all very, very smart and we're really good at our jobs, but we may have a hard time articulating our thoughts in a way that is consumable to everyone. And that is an amazing quality, especially one that you were able to grow over time. And so I think that's super, super admirable and awesome. I'm fangirling a little bit as a fellow woman in engineering. I love to hear that. So thank you for sharing that. So we're down to our last question. And I just want to ask you, what are you most excited about moving forward in your career? Most excited about Taulia?
Good thing about Taulia is that it grows and changes and develops very fast. Yeah. So when I started, for example, I don't remember what was the size, but obviously the Sofia office was brand new. Like in the beginning, we would have like 10 people, then 30 people, then 50 people, and now we are like close to 150 or so and still growing. And the company also has grown so much, not only as headcount, but also as a mindset and ambitions. Mm-hmm. And it's ever changing. Like the moment you think that you have mastered it and things are, under your control, and there's even a broader horizon there. So I do enjoy that, like growing with the company and learning on the way.
And you're right, we are growing. I think our Sofia office is actually our biggest office. So that's something to note as well, that you've seen it go from being brand new to now it's one of our, I think if not our biggest offices in the company. Yeah. So that's amazing. I've been here a little under a year. And so to hear that the fast-paced movement that I'm seeing has been consistent in your time as well is super exciting. So thank you. Thank you so much, Jana, for joining me this morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, for everyone watching this, wherever you are. And I really appreciate you answering my questions. And I hope that this has given everyone a better view into some of the women of Taulia. Bye, everyone.